Are you as excited as we are, Mason, to bring this to the world?
I mean, I'm so thrilled. Working on this movie was such a joy and seriously an honor. You know, bringing these characters to life and, you know, doing it with Nico and having her with me while all this happens this is so surreal. So I'm lucky and I'm so excited for people to see it. So yeah.
Nico, are you a fan of the animated movies?
Oh my god. I mean, like, the biggest fan of the animated movies. I grew up with all of them. And my dad used to read me and my sister the books when we were really, really little. So I've kind of been in the How to Train Your Dragon universe for a hot minute now. But yeah, huge fans of the animated films, all of them. They're incredible.
How about you, Mason?
Yeah, no, I've been a fan like my whole life. I was Hiccup for Halloween as a kid. And
were you really?
I was.
We're begging him to find the picture.
I was going to say,
we haven't seen it. But
oh my god!
But your grandma
honestly,
has it.
yeah. Even if I find them, I'm so scared to release them.
I know he's
So
spoken about it so
terrified.
much to
I know.
release it into the wild.
You have to release
Yeah,
them.
I need to find it somewhere in her attic. But yeah, no, I've always been a fan, and these movies mean so much to me. So, yeah, I'm so lucky.
Can't stop thinking about you in that little Hiccup costume now. That's so
cute.
So what was it like to film this? Like the real stuff you did versus the CGI? Because I was just talking to Jerry, and he was telling me they made like dragons for you to fight with, didn't they? That was incredible. So tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, like, the dragons themselves, we had amazing puppeteers, they had foam heads, they had foam bodies, if we ever needed to lean on something or you know, play off of something. But like, the amount of stuff they built for this film is beyond me. They built like the full village, they built the arena, they built the workshops, they built, you know, like everything they could. And I think the amount of practical effects and real sets that they built really shows in the movie. So, you know,
It really does. It really adds to just it's so beautiful, isn't it? Like everything's just so beautiful, and especially like the scenes when you're flying and the scenery is just absolutely magical. How was it for you playing Astrid and the reality versus the CGI?
It was amazing because they really did, you know, they didn't have to go to the lengths that they did to make it as realised of a version of it as it was for us. So it was really, you know, commendable to everyone on that crew that they, you know, enabled it to be that way for us. But it also, you know, because there was a lot of, for me initially, there's quite a lot of physicality between the dragons in a fighting sense, because obviously you kind of have the most interaction by miles. But for me at least, there was a few scenes of fighting a dragon, and that's really difficult because as much as you can have the head, the body and the bulk of it isn't there, and so a lot of the time I would just kind of be swinging an axe at absolutely nothing.
For her swinging an axe at absolutely nothing, and you see it in the film, it's so sick.
But while we're filming
You know that
it,
shot
I look
where you
really...
have the axe and the shield and just...
No,
that was
but
insane.
while we're filming it looks really silly because I've just got like this axe with this thing on it and I'm just kind of flailing around.
It doesn't look silly when you see the movie. It's
but
incredible.
truly, you know, it required quite a lot of faith in the fact that there must be something there. So a lot of it was just kind of, you know, aim and hope for the best. But it was really, but truly they made it so, from what it could have been, they made it so much easier for both of us. It was really special that we had a set and a team like that.
I can't believe they built the whole village. That's incredible. Have you watched the movie together? Have you seen it?
We did.
The new one or the animated one?
What?
Your one,
Which
the
one?
new one.
Our one.
Yeah, it was
your one.
What do you think?
I don't know.
We watched it in Brazil.
We watched it in Brazil.
And how was that? What was that experience like, seeing it for the first time and watching it together?
It was a weird experience.
It was crazy. We'd both seen it. I'd seen a
We'd seen it
rougher
separate,
version of it. You'd seen a finished version of it. But I'd never watched it with an audience like that, and I'd also never watched it with Mason, and so it was I'm so unbelievably proud of him, and so that was
Nico looked at me during the movie and she just goes, "Wow, I'm the best part of this movie," and I was like, "I agree."
I did not do that. Oh my god! Wait, I hate you. I'm not proud of you at all. None of that ever.
Take it all back.
No, seriously.
Everything I just
seriously.
I looked at Mason and I was like,
Nico will not admit it. She did so incredible, and so many girls will look up to her, and it's so fun to see her become that Astrid, and so. Yeah, it was fun to watch it with her.
It was cool.
The audience
It was
reactions
just
were
cool.
really sick.
Yeah, I was thinking that as I was watching. I was like, I could see my little girl's face like light up for you with the sword. I've got the sword in my bag. I'm going home with a little sword.
You know, it was really cool, and it was also like, I think we were both kind of surprised at how much people were enjoying our dynamic. They kept applauding when me and Mason would do anything, like when we would do anything together, and we both were like, they're gonna love
and the little kisses, the few little kisses in there.
Yeah, I remember right before the big kiss, we were just like, oh, it's about to get real.
No, I like turned to Mason and I was like, well, they're gonna kiss amazing because they're gonna eat this up. And then it got a big applause, which was great.
We did eat it up. What was it like working with the bigger than life Gerard Butler?
Oh
what was
my
it like
God.
for you, Mason?
I mean, it was bigger than life. He's so incredible and such an incredible actor, and the energy he brings to set and that character, it's unreal, you know. I mean, he through and through is stoic, and doing those scenes with him, it's an honor. Yeah.
How about for you, Nico?
I mean, his presence is kind of infectious because it truly is. He is, you know, from two fans of the animated movies, he is stoic to its kind of highest degree, and so him coming on set every day in the costume and the voice and the beard and everything, it was really transports you into that world even more than you already are, which you know, most of the time really are already in it regardless. So it was amazing, and he kind of came in and gave it everything, and it was really, really special.
That voice he does is just incredible, isn't it?
It's insane, right?
It's insane. And just seeing how big he looks in that costume, I was just thinking, how
huge.
hot must he be?
Boiling,
he was sweating.
Yeah.
While everybody else were freezing.
We were all like truly like blue in the face, like borderline hypothermia, and Jerry would be like bullets.
Yeah, he'd
of
walk up
sweat.
and be like, "Oh, I'm so hot."
Yes.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about, Jerry?
we were all like crowded around the heater,
Trying to get some of that
shivering.
heat. What was it like when you saw yourself as Astrid in the costume for the first time?
It was, I mean, crazy. I think, you know, you have an idea of what it's going to look like, and, you know, you can envision yourself all day long of what it will look like, but that nothing really is true to the actual feeling of being there and being in that costume. And I remember putting it on for the first time, and one of my first thoughts was like, I am going to be heartbroken when I have to wear this for the last time, because it was just to be able to see yourself as a character that you have so much a love for and admiration for is so, you know, kind of mind-boggling. It was really, really special, and it was very sad to wear it for the last time. But,
How about Mason as Hiccup, transforming yourself into Hiccup? How was
the
that?
hair,
This side part, did
a
all
very
the work.
strong side part.
I think the side part carried the entire film.
Some would say. Definitely
Carried the film.
I can't even look at the side part anymore. It hurts, like physically. No, whenever I had my first costume fitting, and I put on that apron, and I had the, you know, green shirt, the pants, the boots, and it just kind of hit me. You know, I saw myself as my childhood hero, and, you know, that to me is everything, and that was one of the greatest moments in my life. So yeah.
How special. And they're wrapping me so really quickly. Black Phone 2, how excited are you for it?
I'm very excited. I had a lot of fun filming it, and can't say much, but I'm excited for people to see where these characters have been and where they are now.
Is the trailer out yet? No. We saw the trailer at CinemaCon, which Mason couldn't be at, but it absolutely stormed. Everyone was very excited.
And Last of Us, have you been watching season 2?
I can't watch Pedro die. Oh my god, are you kidding? I think everyone in it is really brilliant, and I've seen the first episode. I literally can't watch him die, so I'm staying far away, but I think I will do it, because I saw that he had a very beautiful episode the other day, so I think I might have to just jump back in there. And also Bella's just the loveliest, so I need to kind of step back.
I need to watch season 2. I haven't yet.
Last of Us, I'm not in it, don't worry. I'm just kidding, you absolutely
Well,
should.
I was going to say something. I'm not.
Guys, thank you so much, and congratulations on this.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so
So
much.
good. I loved it.